Okay, who's not back?
I'm back.
Me too.
I'm here.
Kristoff is back.
Okay, we're just waiting on Bach. Okay, while we're waiting, Christoph, you do manage to locate a cleric that can be of service to you.
That's good. I already deducted the gold, so that'd be disappointing if I didn't.
Okay, so you all end up meeting when meeting up afterwards, and Christoph is happy that he's been healed, and uh, they share what they found in the safe with everyone.
How do we have so many people?
By Kara accounts too.
One of them is the Fantasy Grounds that I record.
My mask already has swans on it. I don't need hearts.
So anyway, it's been kind of a eventful day. The sun will be setting shortly. What would you like to do now?
The trial doesn't go on until tomorrow.
Correct.
So we actually get a good night's sleep for once.
I mean, if you want to puss out, sure.
Well, does anyone else have any ideas about what we should do before the trial tomorrow?
It looks like we have some unidentified items in the bag.
I find
Maybe,
the DM's pause in answering whether or not we have a good night's sleep disturbing.
Spoilers.
So what's the top item in the party sheet? It says new item 5.
Actually, I think that's just a mistake.
5 of them.
Now you get none.
And
Vial of liquid ice? Is that actually what it is?
yeah,
The description's a little weird.
oh, when I cut and sometimes when you cut and paste, it drags over the weird control characters, especially from PDFs. I try to catch the majority of them beforehand.
Those things are... I don't think the weight's right. Those are 40 pounds?
Yeah, you're right. It's 40 gold pieces.
I was like, wow, that's the biggest vial I've ever heard of. All right. Doesn't look like there's any unidentified stuff then. Unless that short sword is magic.
No.
I don't know if the evidence we have is enough as far as Vorkstag and Grinds is concerned. But I don't know what else we have to go on. We'll just have to
Maybe we could
assume
just
they were
say,
selling bodies.
maybe we would just be there and be like, I don't know how many times we gotta prove that it's not him.
A reasonable doubt. We have, we just tie them to this incident too. And like I said, we have those heads, so we can always try speak with the dead and see what they have to say.
Yeah. Is there a way we can do that now so that we can see if they have any information we can follow up on before we go to trial?
You want to get information from who?
The burned heads that we have.
Well, it seems like one of you has the ability to speak with the dead if he prepared it.
Was today the day of the trial as well?
Yeah,
No.
it was. Today? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we had one this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I used it then.
Damn it.
I didn't prepare a dozen of them.
I understand. What are the churches in Lepistat?
There'd be a temple to Pharasma, won't there, that we could go to?
Yeah, there would be.
Alright, let's see if we can petition them to speak with dead.
Yes, you enter the temple and, the acolyte comes up and says, how can I help you? He's a little taken back at your request. So, he goes and gets one of the clerics. And would you like to make a diplomacy or an intimidate?
Go with diplomacy. And before they come, I'm gonna cast a spell. Honeyed words. Honeyed tongue. Sorry. So I'm gonna roll my diplomacy twice. Take the better.
Okay. Okay, so you are able to convince the priest, appealing on, his sense of justice. This will help get you the evidence that you need to thoroughly convict the beast and prove his guilt, but you are able to convince him to cast the spell for you all. And this glowing light surrounds the head, and its charred eyelids open. What would you like to ask the dead?
What was your name?
I am Dr. Brada.
Oh.
What happened the night you died, Dr. Brada?
A monster attacked me.
Did the monster have scales and chitinous? It was a chitinous claw on the suit, or just chitin parts?
What kind of parts?
Was it just like was there like a chitinous claw, or was it just like you said it was like a mix of skins on the skin suit the Volkswagen Grinds had?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I'm asking for skins that the Beast of Lepidstadt doesn't have.
Yeah. Okay. I understand the question now. Being a doctor, he's able to he identifies he says one of the types of skins that was on the skin suit and
What
not
was your
the beast.
relationship with Vorkstag and Grind?
Um okay. Um I provided them with physically deformed victims from the asylum.
Dead
And
or alive?
I'm going to say dead.
Did you kill them to provide those bodies?
And I also gave him a list of contacts throughout Usilof to expand their business. He gave him a list of, fellow doctors who might be interested in their services. And in return, he cut me in on the profits and also would acquire more exotic body parts for me.
Your assistant Carl said that you were kind of paranoid in the days leading up to the fire. Why was that? What was wrong?
We had a disagreement over money, and I was concerned for my life. So I told him increase my cut, or I'm going to reveal you all.
What did you need exotic body parts for?
My research.
Which was?
Healing people of madness and physical deformities.
Well, he's given us a motive.
Absolutely.
And the night of the fire, this monster appeared, and I was fighting for my life, and during the fight, lanterns got knocked over, and the oil caught on fire, and I guess I died.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Brado. I look at the priest of Pharasma and nod.
Do we have to ask him if he'd be willing to make that statement again in court, or does he not have a choice again?
I think they get a save if they really want to resist it.
Yes, you can awaken me in court.
Oh, they'll love us for this.
You're already the most hated man in town. What's a little more?
But, at least this time it's not a little girl's body. And the priest goes, what does this mean?
It means that the beast is not guilty of what he's been accused of.
He's guilty. We got a witness.
Which one?
I don't know his name, but, everyone in town's talking that there's a witness.
Yes. There was a witness. There is a witness. That witness.
What do you mean was a witness?
There is a witness. There's not, wasn't. There is a witness.
There won't be soon.
But it will be unnecessary ultimately, because all he saw was a large creature, which the people of Vorkstag and Grind were using the beast as a decoy. They had a beast of their own.
He kind of nods his understanding, and he's like, gentlemen, do you require anything else of me?
No, thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm assuming that there's going to be some sort of recommended donation.
Please leave a sizable donation on your way out, given the sensitivity of this information that has been revealed in this room.
Wow, that felt mafia. All right. So I don't know what the running cost is for Speak with Dead, so.
I haven't the faintest clue either.
just consider if you really want to piss off the Death Goddess.
Oh no, I don't. I mean, I want to leave a sizable donation, but I also, don't want to be completely and utterly broke, which I usually come pretty damn close to on a regular.
Oh,
I'm looking up services. I think it's in there somewhere. Okay. Spellcasting is caster level times spell level times 10 plus material components.
So 30 gold. Sorry, caster level.
It's his
So at
caster
minimum
level.
it's 150.
What level was he as a caster? I mean, I guess.
He'd have to be level 5, right, to cast a 3rd level spell.
Okay. So I'm gonna
sorry,
leave
I was.
200.
Yeah. A 200 would be fine. That would please the cleric.
Hopefully it buys his silence too.
Okay, as you all walk out of the chapel, make a perception check.
All of us?
Yes. Okay, pretty much everybody except Darius notices off in the distance, you can see an acolyte of Pharasma running down the street. And he's got a good lead on you. It would be hard for you to catch him, but you notice that one seems to be running with in a hurry.
Wait, there's a priest of Pharasma running down the street, you said?
There's an acolyte.
An acolyte.
Impression would be that he's running to tell someone of what he saw or witnessed.
That's not cool.
So anyway, but yeah, by the time you get the head in the bag and get out and leave the donation, you just catch a glimpse of him off in the distance, and it just strikes you at the moment as being kind of odd.
I think you should demand a refund there.
So,
Let's see.
what would you like to do now?
Guess it's time to rest.
Okay, you go back to your lodgings and settle in for what hopefully will be a nice long rest.
But probably not.
Okay. That night, I'm casting Keep Watch. It lets me stand watch, and I still get treated as if I rested for a full night. No fatigue, all the usual benefits of a full night's rest, but I'm awake.
And if you do combat in the middle of it,
then it ends. But it's if no one bothers me, I get to sleep. If they do bother me, then the effect ends up till that point.
okay. All right. Couple hours after turning in, you hear a lot of racket and noise, people yelling and shouting coming from the direction of the courthouse.
I told you it wasn't going to be able to sleep.
I wake everybody up.
Okay, everyone is awake and
I'm up and armored and ready to go.
you know, truly, you don't have to go.
Oh no, I'm waiting. I'm not going to them. Oh wait. Oh, they're at the courthouse. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
But share the environment map with you again. From your vantage, you know, you are staying in an inn close to the courthouse. And you can see this rather large mob starting to gather in front of the courthouse. And, you know, they're yelling, he's guilty, he's guilty. Happens.
I'll ask
Kit,
everyone. You know, after waking people up. Does anyone want to stay here?
I don't think we need to stay unless we're staying to like you want to keep watch over like um
well,
over the evidence we've gathered. Otherwise, I think we might as well go.
All right. Anybody else?
No, I agree. I think we better get there to save him.
Okay. So what they shouting as we decide to walk over to the courthouse?
you don't even have to roll a perception or a sense motive to tell that this is probably going to turn ugly. Mob justice is getting ready to happen. You know, there's more people lingering around and so forth. You know, burn the beast. Anyone who gets in their way is no better than the beast and deserves to be burnt too. Um, and guys, I'm gonna put you on a street map here. Yeah, let's go with that one. My apologies for having to rely on a battle map for this. And you'd think a battle mat would have a grid. Okay, there's Torin. But you all are able to work your way through the crowd relatively discreetly as one can be with a panther in tow. The front of the courthouse is right behind you to the north. And I'm not looking forward to this encounter. And give me just a second to put the bad guys on the map.
Please
And
ignore that. Sorry.
yeah, if you all have any bluffs that you would like to apply, you might want to get them ready.
Did we get an overnight before this?
No, it hasn't been overnight yet.
So this is the same day that we went out and went down the hole and fought the gas and whatnot.
Yep. It's
All right.
it's that night. It's a couple hours after you went to bed.
I'm gonna ask if anyone has the ability. Shit, I have to get a
Slaughter
magic
civilians?
sword.
I have that.
No, I was wondering if anyone had the ability to make a sword magical.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
But for me.
Yes, I can do that.
Oh, okay. Because that will, if things get out of hand, I don't have to really hurt anyone then.
Oh, I also found out how to do the damage type. It's DMG type magic. Or DMD type good or whatever. That's why I wasn't working properly when I was trying to do it before, because I was just doing DMG 1d6 space magic, because I thought that would do it.
What did it turn out to be?
It's DMG type. Actually, Darius has it on him right now. DMG type with the colon magic.
Okay. God dang. I don't care if anybody's on a damn grid or not. So anyway, there's the crowd that you see
Oh boy.
currently.
How long will that last, Lonely Sword?
Mine lasts for 4 minutes.
Making the weapon magical?
Yeah, it's a minute per level.
Okay.
It's magic weapon.
No problem.
You want it?
Not yet, but if things start to get rowdy, if you could do that discreetly, that'd be good, because
Well,
then
he
I
said
could
that we
be...
can cast one buff before we start here, so.
Okay.
They don't play a part in the combat, but there are a couple of guards already outside of the courthouse and so forth, and they're
Yeah.
frightened as shit. And
Can you remove that magic buff off of Villager? I didn't have the full thing there.
yeah, I can find him in the combat tracker.
He's near the top.
Which one?
DMG type magic.
Got it.
Cool, thank you.
One of the guards, looks over at one of the guys under his command, and it's like, you probably need to run and go get help. And the other officer says, yes, sir, and he takes off running away from the courthouse.
Just give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
So is the golem out here somewhere?
No, the golem is not. He's still in the courthouse.
Okay.
Okay. Let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Anyone got fireball yet?
What?
I mean, one
Might
good
be a
fireball, you
bit
get everything.
extreme.
We should probably try to avoid killing any of them.
That's my plan.
Okay. The crowd, the crowd starts chanting. Turn him over. Turn him over. And the officers at the courthouse, they're like, we're gonna barricade the door, and they retreat inside the courthouse. Do you want to go with them, or do you want to stay outside?
I'm gonna stay outside.
I'm going in.
Lonely Sword casts magic weapon on my weapon, and I'm going to invoke the Spirit Bond and Divine Bond and make it merciful.
I don't
Okay.
have any way to not kill anybody, and I'm not willing to kill these guys for the golem. So I'll go inside, and if they bust through, I'll just make sure they won't hurt the guards or anything.
Is there something I need to do for type to add non-lethal? Is that a thing that I need to do?
Yeah, you can just do that straight to your weapon. If you pop up the
Type,
information
comma,
for it.
slash, non-lethal?
Yeah, no, under properties, type in non-lethal. Near the top.
Under properties. Okay. With the hyphen or just one word?
Just one word. No caps.
Okay.
And then just roll your weapon damage in the window and make sure it did it right. Well, it didn't seem to work. Try it under the type then. See if that helps. I thought it did it if you put it in the properties.
I'm thinking I can't do that for my arrows that I shoot from my bow, can I?
Here, actually,
Shows up.
roll the damage on me to see if it actually applies to my, non-lethal damage.
You can take a penalty to your attacks,
Yep.
can't you? To have it.
Yes,
Or
you can
turn
take a
non-lethal.
-4 penalty to hit, and you can deal non-lethal.
Yeah, but right now I don't have to do that. I made my sword merciful, so I don't have to hold back.
The guards go in, Lonely Swords follows, and they shut the door behind. And
Have fun. If I can cast spells from inside, because I can still see out or anything, if I have any line of effect, I'll assist them by casting some spells out the window.
okay, and I'm gonna move you up into the. They're out of the way, and this crowd's getting angry. They're demanding that the officers turn over the beast. And several of them start approaching. And Darius, you are up first, sir.
Darius is going to go invisible.
This guy is going to. He's going to delay. He's going to let the townfolk go first. And he throws a stone over at Torin. And it goes high and bounces off the outside of the courthouse.
I see in the combat tracker it says ringleader. Is that apparent to us?
Don't tell him.
Uh, yes, it is. Because the ones that are considered ringleaders have crossbows,
Okay,
and you are able to see them. So call it what you want.
got it.
And at that point in time, Villager, you notice a crossbow is aimed at you. And
Do you see that I am trying to talk him down? Not that I have any hope that it'll work, but I am making the effort.
not a problem. And Villager, you're up, sir.
He just aiming it at me? He's not shooting?
He shot and missed.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Are any of the ringleaders the guys who were there when I offered the cat of nine tails?
Not that you can see right now.
Okay.
And really, on a sense motive, you can tell that, this crowd is here to take the beast.
Okay. Alright, I'm like, you will not die tonight, but I gave you the chance, and yet here you are. Focused on injustice. A lesson is deserved. I can't tell if that's 20 feet for me. I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I so need to buy some maps.
And can you do power attack and non-lethal still?
Your ability just makes all your damage non-lethal. Doesn't care where it comes from.
True, that's right. Merciful.
Um, after you, yeah, attack first.
Okay.
And would you like to, well, I need you to, diplomacy or intimidate with your statement that you just made?
Intimidate.
Roll it, sir.
It's not as good, but it is what I'm going for.
It was not very good at all. Anything else you would like to do?
I think that's all I got.
It's your boyish good looks. You need to get a scar and then try to intimidate them.
It's alright.
And number 6. And shorten him. Swings a club at you. And it goes wide. And let's see. He just moves up. And he's going to try and hurl a rock at Kristoff. And it bounces off the courthouse. And Kristoff, you are up, sir.
Bueller.
I think he's AFK, so only sword.
He's probably asleep.
You're able to look out a window and do some casting.
All right. Well, I'm just going to. I'll move to the window, but I'll delay. There's not much to do at the moment.
Okay, number 16. He just advances up. Number 4 doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything. Torin, you're up.
Okay, which one was it that had thrown a rock at me? Was it the one that Villager knocked unconscious?
No, he fired a crossbow at me.
Number 2 would have been the rock guy.
Okay. I'd rather take out the ringleaders if we're gonna do anything, but don't really want to run in the middle either. Is there a way to make my arrows non-lethal?
You take a -4 penalty on your attacks to convert your damage to non-lethal like that. I would presume with arrows it means that you're, aiming for limbs type thing.
Okay.
Yeah, just roll your attack at -4 and I'll swap over the damage.
Oh, one other question. Are they human, I presume?
Yes, these are all human townfolk. Yeah, and that was number 5.
That -4 was only for the hit, right? Not damage.
Yeah.
And you shot at ringleader 5. I applied that damage the wrong place. Okay. Ringleader 5 is on the ground. And let's see, number 10. He doesn't do anything. Number 23. Throws a stone at Bajira.
What a
And
monster.
takes a 5-foot step. He doesn't. No. And Bajira is up.
I was trying to place it so he was only in range of the 1. I don't know if I succeeded there or not.
I
have a
don't know
question,
that he
guys.
can be.
He gets a bite and 2 claw attacks. Does he do both of those or just one? One or the other?
Since he moved, he would do one or the other.
Okay.
Yeah, and there he's technically in the grid.
He might not want to hit again. I don't know if you can order him not to kill.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure if I can say not kill.
Okay. And he doesn't do anything. He's out. Oh, no. The spring leader takes a 5-foot step and shoots a crossbow at Bajira. Now let's see if I actually hit her. Damn it.
Now you got a healer.
Okay, and that's no. The rest of the crowd is just standing around watching. Lonely Sword, when did you want to delay to?
I can come out anytime now.
We're at the bottom of the list, sir. Okay, you are up, sir.
Can you unlock the map so that we get the little menu at the top there?
Oh, yeah.
And that's it for me.
Okay, Darius.
Darius is going to separate out his tumor familiar, and then while invisible, he's going to go over to Kristoff and
You want
infuse. Sorry?
to? Hey, man, I'm going to infuse my tumor.
In this case, I'm just going to infuse Kristoff myself. No creepy tumor running up his back.
That does not sound much better.
No. He's going to cast a Blade of Barrier on Kristoff. So that gives him a bonus to armor class and damage resistance of 5.
Cool. Okay.
Is Bahira supposed to be damaged and stunned? Was she in the center of effect of that sound
She
burst? I'm
was,
guessing.
yeah, she
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Okay.
So you should probably go smack Lonely Sword after the battle.
She
Yeah,
might
not the
give
one
him a
that's all
little
of a sudden
romp.
in.
Okay. Yeah, stun, they can't take actions. Drop what is held. And that ringleader is out of it. Villager.
Okay, the ringleader past the one I already knocked down. That guy's down and out.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just gonna take move actions then. I'm holding my sword pointed at him as I'm approaching him.
Okay.
Stand down. You don't want to get hurt. You won't die, but it will be painful.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's 2 move actions for me.
Okay. Yeah, he's stunned.
But I'll take power attack off in the meantime.
He is not. He's gonna take a 5-foot step and try to hit Bajira with a torch. Manages to succeed. And she takes 3 points of damage. And you're upright. And he's going to take a 5-foot step.
User in your channel timed out.
And throw stone at Kristoff and miss. And I don't think he's gonna be here this second. Number 16 takes a swing at Bajira with the club and does
Isn't he
connect.
disabled?
Yes, you are right. Damn it.
Just trying to save Bajira from getting beat up.
Now I gotta move another one in there to. Let's see. Number 4 is actually gonna take a 5-foot step back. Thorin, you're up, sir.
Alright. I was thinking our goal was to take out the ringleaders, that maybe the rest of the crowd would disperse.
I'm kind of hoping. I'm lined up on 2.
Okay, ringleader 1 is still standing. And number 10's gonna take a 5-foot step, take a swing at Villager with the club.
These commoners have super low intelligences. Attack the guy in full plate with a club.
And a crit.
Yeah, of course it's gonna happen, but
Ringleader number 2 is gonna shoot his crossbow at Villager. And it goes wide. And Bajira is stunned. So you ain't going anywhere. Aren't either. And he's going to take a 5-foot step back and reload his crossbow. That's an awful lot of damn tokens on this map. Lonely Sword, you're up, sir.
So are any of these guys evil?
No.
The ringleaders aren't evil?
No.
There's a misguided.
Well, 2 of them are blind for 4 rounds, and the other 2 are dazzled.
Very nice. Okay. Darius.
Well, since Kristoff disappeared, um, Darius will send his tumor familiar calling up a Valkyria, and he will have it infuse Valkyria with a blade of armor. Someone's using a blade of armor, damn it. And then he's going to stay invisible and move over towards. Keep tabs on Vision.
Okay. Number 2 is going to try and throw a rock at Bajira. Does not connect. You're down. Villager.
Okay, that guy, I believe, that guy looks like he's blinded. The one right, who I was originally aiming the sword at, he's still shooting crossbows, right? Ringleader 1?
Yes.
Oh, okay, he's gonna stop. Oh, I didn't target him. Sorry about that. 21, get him?
I'm sure it does.
There we go.
You can always just drag
get an
the
attack.
21 and drop it on him too.
The townsfolk does get an attack of opportunity on me though.
He's not one of the stun ones, is he?
Doesn't look like it. Number 10, I believe. Club. Healthy. Doesn't look like anything's going on with him. No marker.
Let's see, number 10. Yeah, he, nope.
Okay. I take out the ringleader. I just look at him. I'm like, you should go home.
Yeah, I just find him in the combat tracker and you say, okay, I'm going to pass the round and it reset my combat tracker view.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there had to be a better way of naming these people. Okay, number 6 is going to do a withdrawal action. Number 25 is gonna swing a torch at Bajira and does not miss, and it's gonna take a 5-foot step away. This dumbass is gonna try and throw a stone at Torin. Does not connect. And he's gonna take a 5-foot step back. Kristoff.
I think he got disconnected.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just gonna remove him from combat tracker. Okay, number 16 ain't done nothing. Number 4. Number 4 is gonna back away. Ringleader number 3 is gonna fire a Crossbow at Bajira. And misses. Torin, you're up.
You know he's down on the floor, right?
Is he down?
Yeah. I laid him out.
Oh, I thought he was still up and at him since he was right side up.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, you've got range. If you want to apply it to number 2, he can take the hit.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay.
Just on target 1 and
Okay. You want to take a move?
Yeah, actually, I can move my full range yet, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll back it up there so we're not gonna provoke attacks of opportunity there.
I was just looking to see what their weapons were. Okay. And let's see, number 10. You know, he was stupid enough to do it once. He's gonna do it again. And did not confirm the crit. Would have been funny. Villager takes 7 in damage from a club upside the head.
I want the blood to trickle down near my face, and I kind of smile at him.
And let's see. Number 23 is gonna do a withdrawal. Number 8's gonna back up a little bit.
Can he blind?
I forgot about the blind. And
Can't
let's see. He's bedazzled, he's blind. There ain't nothing wrong with this one. He's going to come up and swing a club at Villager and does not succeed. Bajira.
Alright. No longer stunned, I'm assuming.
You are no longer stunned.
The one right in front of him being upside down, I'm assuming is unconscious.
Yes.
Pretty sure she's gonna go after the one with the torch. Basically. Oh, what the? Shoot, if I did that, that'd provoke, wouldn't it? Let's go back a 5-foot step. Can I get by with just doing that 5-foot step and then doing a full round and getting both attacks?
Yeah, you sure can.
Might not need the other the other attack. Yeah, I think we'll call that the turn.
Okay. Oh, he ain't done nothing. Lonely Sword, you're finally up again.
I don't really have much left to do. I'll just keep the land.
Okay, Darius.
Darius is going to go over to the guy, the civilian who's taken down by Bagheera. Can I try to stabilize him?
Yeah, you sure can. And he is now stable. Number 25. Okay. And he is doing a withdrawal. He ain't doing nothing. Villager.
Alright, that guy cracked me. God does not let me suffer your foolishness for long. I'm gonna swift action lay on hands myself and just walk around. I'm gonna walk around them. So they both get attacks of opportunity on me.
Okay. And they were both clubs, and
I would have said Vildace, not God, sorry.
yeah, both of them missed you.
I don't know if that townsfolk is blind or dazzled. I don't know if that guy gets an attack on me. Townsfolk 8.
Let's
Oh no,
see.
he's blind.
Yeah, he's blind.
So I'm guessing I'm good from him.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't know. Armor gives off a really distinct scent. Maybe he can smell me.
And number 6 just runs away. 25 is stable.
Did Darius stabilize 25
Yeah.
then?
He did.
Yeah.
I was planning on doing that, and then all of a sudden I looked up and seen he was there, and I was like, oh, okay.
And number
Well, you don't. He's invisible.
That's why I didn't see it. Haha.
There you go.
number 5 comes of turn. Yeah, he runs away. Ringleader 3 starts. He yells, "Kill the beast!" and takes a shot at Villager with the crossbow and misses.
Can he sing it like he's in Beauty and the Beast?
Torin, you're up. Good hit.
Alright, I'd like to move. Is there a way to still do that where we'd get the... tell you how many feet we're moving, or...
Yeah. Okay. You can move, it's locked.
Perfect, that's what I want.
Okay. He does a withdrawal action. 23 is kind of backing away. Even number 8's taking a withdrawal action. Twenty is backing up. He's just walking around in circles. 22 is taking a withdrawal. Seven just moves. Bajira, what do you want to munch on now?
I think I'm gonna just have her say stand guard, or heal, basically. Just come up to my position.
Okay. And 21's gonna back up. And he ain't done nothing. You want to do anything, Lonely Sword?
No.
Okay, there's, you noticed as, Turin and Vidiger have been moving forward that the crowd is starting to back away from them.
As well they should.
Oh, God damn it. Sorry, guys. Our neighborhood dog just walked in and scared the crap out of me. Sitting down here in the dark, and all of a sudden there's a head on my arm.
So Darius is going to go infuse Villager with long arms. He gets +5 to his reach.
What? What the hell's happening?
Your infusion lets you use personal spells on other people.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
That doesn't freak me out at
That
all.
was totally wicked.
All right, Villager.
Okay. I'm gonna get right between these guys because I don't want anyone going anywhere.
Alright, I gotta tuck in my little girl, but I'll be back in just a minute.
Does the Ringleader 2 still seem to be blind?
Number 2. Yes,
Oh,
he's blinded for 2 rounds.
okay. All right. So I'm gonna go around him and go to the other guy, Ringleader 3.
And he is not blinded.
No, he's not. Oh yeah. Take a nap.
Um, Villager, before you pass,
Oh, sorry.
you're aware that, everyone's moving away from you. Would you like to take this opportunity to say something?
Oh, sure. These people are going to live. They're going to have bruises to remind them of what they did tonight. Go home. Understand this. No one wants justice for a person who committed a crime. We want justice for a person who hasn't. Let these men lead you to foolishness.
Would you like to throw your intimidate?
Actually, I'm just going with diplomacy on that one. I'm not really threatening to kick the shit out of them again.
Um, okay. Number 25 is not doing anything. There's that one. Number 4 throws down his torch and just walks away. You're not doing anything.
Torian
And
doesn't get to go?
oh, sorry. Torin, you're up.
Sorry there, just got back. Let's see, we still got
Someone
one
just threw down a
ringleader.
torch and peaced out, so they're starting to get afraid.
That was ringleader 2?
No, one of the townsfolk.
Oh. Ringleader 2 is he still?
Only ringleader up, I think, is 2, but he's blind.
All the easier to hit him.
True. Ow.
That's going to leave a little bit of a mark.
Yeah.
Did you take the penalty to do non-lethal?
Yeah, I did. It's just as counterbalanced by my favorite enemy bonus for humans.
Mhm.
So he's just unconscious, not dying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to take a move?
Shoot. Sorry, guys. No, I'm going to just stand pat.
Okay, and this one throws down his club and walks away. As well as this one. And this one just withdraws. And that one throws away his club. Bajira.
Standing pat, guarding.
And okay, the crowd continues to back up and out of the way. Or they're just like a little confused what to do now.
Go home.
And we'll skip Lonely Sword. Okay, Darius. The crowd is backing away, and you have an idea that they may be dispersing.
Yeah, he doesn't really have anything that he needs to. Oh, he is going to disguise himself to look like one of the ringleaders and drop his invisibility. And then, say, it's time to pack it in for the night. Let's go. We'll see justice done at the court in the court tomorrow.
Would you like to make a bluff check?
I can do that. Does he get any bonus since he, at least looks the part? Because otherwise his bluff is pretty horrible.
Um,
They were all still, conscious at the time. Maybe no one will notice the fact that.
People kind of look over and wonder why the sudden change of attitude. But this guy definitely runs away with his injured ass. Villager.
Go home. And I look at Torian. Is anyone really injured?
I see still on the combat tracker, 25 is dying, and I think Ringleader 2 is dying, but I've thought both of those were stabilized.
Yeah.
One of those is unconscious. The ringleader, that's the one you hit with non-lethal.
Correct.
Yeah, truly, you just have one that's, let's see, number 25 with the torch is stable, and
I know we. I'm gonna go to him and lay on hands to wake him up.
okay. Just about the time that you go over to lay on hands and so forth, um, you're aware of the arrival of the local militia. And there's a lot of them, and they are ordering everyone to break it up and disperse. And the town folks really realize that they are outnumbered, and it takes the rest of the fight out of them. And the ones that can walk away, start walking away.
Yeah, I still lay on hands to this guy. I wake him up. I look around and go, come on, it's time to go home.
Okay. And the rest of the crowd disperses, and I can delete all these off of my damn combat tracker.
I'm gonna put my sword away after I send off 25 with the torch.
And let's see.
And wait for the militia to act like they mean something.
Okay, the militia eventually finishes dispersing the crowd. And let's see, did that delete everyone down to where I needed?
I'm just gonna roll an attack to get rid of my Furious Focus.
Oh, not a problem. But peace and tranquility returns to the front of the courthouse. You tend to the wounded. And as you said, they are going to fill it tomorrow, but there's no lasting damage, and you didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, although these bastards attacked me with lethal weapons. So I'm watching the militia to wait to see them let them go, but I'm, hoping that they arrest them.
Shortly thereafter, while this is happening, the three judges show up and demand an explanation of what's going on, of which, they inform them, and, they also ask your group what's going on, and one of the judges, not Daramir, but one of the other ones, orders the arrest of the ringleaders. And they're taken into the courthouse and put into a holding cell. And one of the judges comes up to you and thanks you for, defending the courthouse and so forth. And they ask you if you would stand guard at the courthouse tonight.
Sure.
I told you we weren't going to get a full night's sleep.
And sleep in shifts.
Yeah, it's early enough that you can sleep in shifts, and I will give you a full night's rest.
Yay!
I will use up my cure spells before we go to sleep.
Okay. That'll wipe out damage on everyone. And have a much deserved overnight rest. Okay. Um, the next morning, um, you all made it throughout the night with no further incidences and was able to get some rest during the night. Early in the morning, the clerks start arriving at the courthouse, and the atmosphere is just very frenzied. And eventually it gets to be 10 o'clock in the morning, and the courtroom doors open, and everybody grabs a seat, and Justice Card. He reminds the crowd of the penalties of violence and tells him that, he'll clear the entire courtroom if they do not behave. He also warns them that mobs do not rule Lippestadt, and that should anyone threaten violence to any of the defense, he will have the person whipped out of town or hanged. And at that point, he sits down and he calls for the prosecution to begin their case. And the prosecution details the arson attack on the hospital, on the asylum. They call it a hospital one place and an asylum the other. But they describe the arson attack on Sanctuary, and the prosecutor alleges that the beast set fire to the building, murdering Dr. Brada and his patients in the process, and that, only Brada's loyal assistant Carl survived, and Otto calls Carl to the stand, and, Carl tells pretty much the same story that he told you. He was doing his duties and someone yelled fire and he ran out to find the building on fire. Yada, 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 yada. And saw the beast escaping shortly before he lost his eyesight due to the heat of the fire. And, the crowd is um, there's a few murmurs and comments throughout the proceeding, but nothing that gets the wrath of the judges. And then the judges say it's time for the defense, and Gustav looks at you.
I wanted to have the doctor's head in a box. I don't want it
Head in
on
a
display.
box.
I mean, that's one way to go about it.
I think Lonely Sword should wear it on top of his head.
The box or the head?
The head.
On your shoulder, you could be like a little Etten.
Are we in a glass box like a display case?
No,
or...
we're in a closed, sealed wood box.
Oh, you don't want to put a talking head in a jar?
No.
That would be awesome. I vote for the jar idea.
I'm not playing that guy.
And Otto looks at you to present the evidence that you all have occurred, or that you all have discovered.
All right, so we have the papers here. Now, there's been enough necromancy that I'm hoping to avoid the second situation. Carl, we're going to have him called real quickly, come up and describe the beast, which is an interesting one because he can't look at him and point and say, well, he looks like that. I mean, like, you remember us, Carl. We spoke with you.
Yes, I do remember you all. And he gives basically the same description that he gave before.
I think we should display the skin suit again as he gives the description to show that, it kind of fits the description too.
Gruesome, but it's only going to get worse, so yeah.
Now, here's the point that needs to be made. This is a strong chest that we found. Has papers saying, I'm sorry, I'm about to screw up the name.
Volstagg and Grimes.
Volstagg and Grind. This is from Volstagg and Grind. He was having dealings with them. They would supply him with exotic body parts. He would provide Volstagg and Grind with dead, deformed bodies of those who passed away at the asylum. It was a deal to make money. The asylum needed it, and the doctor made this deal with Volstagg and Grind.
And what you're presenting the papers from the strongbox, right?
Yes.
Otto, the defense or the prosecutor, stands up and screams an objection. He's like, it's burnout letterhead. And, that could mean anything.
It could mean anything, but so far you're 0 for 2. So, yeah. Let me continue.
And the judge says, gives you permission to continue.
This is also, he was also buying chemicals from Volstagg and Grind. Here's some bleach. And it turns out the good doctor wanted to up his deal. He wished for more money. So, once again, Volstagg and Grind used the beast and their skin suit to frame the beast as they burned the place to the ground and attacked the good doctor and killed him.
Otto stands up and objects again. He's like, that's really jumping to conclusions. What hard evidence do you have that this actually occurred?
I put my hand on the box and go, if you'd like, and if you doubt me, I will open this box. I will produce for you the head of Dr. Brada. We will once again make it speak, and you will find out quite clearly exactly what I just told you. Now, I hope to save everyone the grotesque and unfortunate need to speak with the dead. I do not condone it and enjoy it. However, I am not allowed I can't also let someone innocent be persecuted once again for this baseless ideology that he committed the crime. Do you doubt that I have the head of Dr. Brada in this box?
Judge Dermitter says, present your evidence, counsel.
All right.
And after your past court appearance, needless to say, every eye in the place is looking at you.
We wish to do this again. Understand, you did request this time. I look at Lonely Sword because he's kind of my speak with dead guy.
I have to cast a spell for you.
Okay. And it goes through the same line of
I'm not displaying the head so much as I'm opening the lid of the box, and the judges can see him speak, where the crowd will only be able to hear him.
You have no showman skills at all. Come on, give the crowd what they want. Head in the box.
I think we did that with the little girl. That was more than enough.
yeah, but the second head in court, and after the skin suit and everything, and when you don't truly show the crowd the head, you can hear the aggravation of people, and they really wanted to see the head.
You sure they're not evil? Because we could really solve this with just going up there and killing these people. I'm starting to agree with Lonely Sword.
Well, people like horrific things.
They're just primitive screwheads. You can't blame them.
So, Dr. Brada repeats pretty much word for word everything that he told you about, being in partnership with these guys, and how, he was kind of worried and about, you know, being killed and so forth. And he had wanted to increase his cut and had threatened to expose Vorstag and Grind. And, once again, you ask him to identify, what he saw. And, he gives a description that puts more the skin suit on display than Leopold.
Leland.
Leopold. I'm sorry.
It's Leland.
Leland. Yeah.
I keep screwing up too. What do I want to call him? I can't remember now.
I thought that was a judge for just a second. I was like, oh, this is Judge Leopold.
So anyway, you finish interrogating the head. And is there anything else that the defense wishes to present?
The defense rests.
Okay. The judges look over at the prosecutor and says, "You may begin your closing statements." And Otto starts asserting that, the beast is indeed guilty of the murders in Morsat, Herstog, and Sanctuary. Otto claims that the beast is a danger to society and should be destroyed. Um, he's making a really passionate case, and, talking about how the defense has presented circumstantial evidence at best in an effort to try to free this guilty monster. And, he recommends punishment in accordance with traditional law, execution by burning, and the punishing man. And that the beast should be found guilty. And once again, the prosecution no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that the beast is indeed guilty. Gustav, yeah, he finishes his closing statement, and Gustav looks at Vidiger and says, "Do you want to present the closing statement, or shall I?"
I'll do it. little pat on his shoulder. I still like him. The defense asserts with circumstantial evidence that Leland did not commit these murders. Circumstantial. I'm interested in what evidence has been proposed that he has committed these crimes other than fantasy and faith. You've made a monster of him as a boogeyman. You believe he committed these crimes, but you have no proof at all that he committed any of these crimes. So, if our defense is circumstantial, well, the prosecution is merely making up stories, better left for children's fairy tales. Leland did not commit these crimes. Although, if you were seeking justice, you would look for those who did, who are probably long gone, or dead, or moving on to their next mark. Instead, you waste your time on a creature who deserves your compassion and your understanding. Well, let your consciences decide, but also weigh the evidence. The prosecution has none, other than an angry face on the prosecutor. Defense rests.
Okay. Chief Justice Card announces that the trial is over and that he and the other justices will leave the courtroom to deliberate. And this is a great ending for tonight.
We're still gonna have to kill all these people. Just kidding. Man, I really need to start saving money. My character is
I'm sure your
terrible with
God
money.
will provide for you.
I've been hey, right? I've been going that way so far.
Just along that lines of saving money, I've just finished converting the next book in this path to Fantasy Grounds. There is not a whole lot of money in this one.
Oh dear, we're going to be poor.
Hopefully the judge really wants to give us that reward.
Well, she does still owe you 500 and some platinum pieces.
Oh, good. All right, I can get a +1 sword with that. Wait, that's for all of us, isn't it? Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right, maybe I'm not getting that.
Well, with me
+1 sword.
enchanting it, it would only be half price. Remember?
Oh, you have craft arms and armor?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you only had one just item.
I took craft arms and armor at 5.
Sweet. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Having a +1 sword lets me put on effects and instead of just adding a +1 with Divine Bond. It's so much more useful that way.
Let's see, you're all what, level 5 now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, this is a great stopping point, and when we get back, our next game, we can start with the verdict of the trial.
What could go wrong?
Absolutely.
I'm sure they'll pass down a nice verdict of, not guilty, and then they'll just let us go about our business.
Guys, we're technically not scheduled for a game next week, but if everybody's available, I'm gonna make the game on the 12th and schedule the 19th off. So there will
I can do that.
Will be a game if everyone's available next week.
Yeah, that works
That's
for
fine
me.
with me.
And then that way, that is a game, add a notification.
So, all right. So the 19th off, 12th on. Okay.
And let's see. 19th is no game. And then that way we won't have to wait another week to find out the verdict.
Sounds good to me.
And deal with the aftermath. All right, gentlemen, thank you for a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next Monday.
Sounds good.
All right,
Thank you.
sounds good. Take
Sounds
care,
good.
All right.
everybody.
Have a
Thanks,
great
Monday.
evening.
Be good.
You too.
User disconnected from your channel.
Good night, everyone.